Hello there. Extremely delighted to be in touch with you. Hope you all had beautiful Deepavali. Once again, Deepavali wishes to you and your family members. Today, in today's posting, we will see the power of imagination, one of the greatest gift given to human being. And if we know how to use it properly, we can reach places for sure. So we will deal this session with 6 headings. First is introduction, second one is definition, third one is methodology, fourth one is research findings, fifth one is benefits, and sixth one is conclusion. Introduction, definition, methodology, research finding, benefits, and conclusion. Why imagination is required? Let's start with that question. Any knowledge we have now come from something which we previously imagined. If you want to have knowledge, that should be preceded by some imagination. Otherwise, the knowledge is not possible. Imagination and knowledge are complementary and complete each other. One with the other is useless. Right? Imagination is more powerful than knowledge. Who says this? Not me. Einstein. Einstein says that imagination is more powerful than knowledge. Knowledge is what it is, and imagination is what could be. Let us think for a moment what our world would have missed if the power of imagination is not exploited or explored. Airplane, the imagination of Wright brothers, electricity and light bulbs, Edison, imagination, smartphone, Steve Jobs. Nowadays, without smartphone, nothing happens, right? Think you have to be there for 2-3 days without smartphone. How difficult it is. Because all transactions are done through that. Not only earlier the phone was used for only communicating, speaking to somebody. Now your bank transactions, your purchases, your dictionary, if you want to see the dictionary, photography, clock, alarm, viewing, seeing the internet, seeing WhatsApp, posting messages, everything and everything, anything and everything is there. Learning, interactive learning tools. Then without imagination, Harry Potter would have been there? No. J.K. Rowling's imagination has given us Harry Potter. How many children really enjoyed? Vaccination against smallpox, Edward Jenner, his imagination. Penicillin, antibiotics, Alexander Fleming's imagination. The internet, the global positioning system, the interactive learning, so on and so forth. Without imagination, the world would be deprived of all these facilities. So imagination, as Einstein rightly said, is more powerful than knowledge. Yes, they complement each other and they complete each other. And for whom this posting is there? Who is the target audience? For those who have business or financial setbacks. I am a certified life coach. A lot of people, I have a lot of clients. And I have used this very, very beneficial, and my clients are very happy. The people who are having business setbacks or financial setbacks, the power of imagination, knowing the power of imagination, knowing the methodology, understanding the research finding, understanding the benefits, and putting that to use. That's very, very important and very useful. I am sure once you use it, at least for 48 days, 2 times, one in the morning and one in the evening, you will come and talk to me and you will recommend this to many people. And people who have strained relationship, be it with a spouse or children or relatives or friends, whatever that, imagination, the power of imagination definitely will help them out. People who have got chronic health issues, even in the case of cancers, people have utilized it. Research findings are there and they have come out of it and the pain has reduced a lot to great extent. Anybody who has got a restless mind, in short, the people who want to be happy and successful in their life and want to express their strength for the common good of all, this posting is very, very useful. Okay? So, whether you realize or not, whether we realize or not, our life is exactly the way we have imagined to be. Understand that. Don't blame anybody else. Whatever your life situation today, it is because we knowingly or unknowingly, consciously or unconsciously imagine to be this way. First, knowing this, be aware of this itself is a great relief, because my life is in my hand. Sorry. I can take charge of my life. I can be aware of my imagination. I can inculcate a systematic, disciplined way of imagining what I want rather than what I don't want. Unfortunately, most of the time, we use our imagination for what we don't want. What will if it happens this way? The children, they are not coming from the school. What would happen? There would have been accident, This sort of imagination is actually, instead of motivating us or empowering us, disempower us. Okay? So your imagination is responsible for creating the roadmap. Our life roadmap is created by imagination. So the roadmap that our life follows is created by our imagination. So this I am giving in the introduction to know the importance of imagination and start taking control of our life rather than blaming anybody else. Unfortunately, the research says that less than 5% of the population uses this, exploit this or explore this power of imagination to their benefit. People who are using to their disadvantage unknowingly are many. Only 5% or less than 5%. And we don't have a choice but to imagine. We cannot live without imagination. Our brain cannot tell the difference between what you are imagining and what it is really there. If you imagine something very clearly, the brain cannot make a difference between this and that. You want an example? Close your eyes and imagine that you are opening your fridge, taking out a lime, and you are cutting it. All you imagine, cut it into 2 pieces and squeeze the off into your mouth. Feel that. Your mouth is watering. Though it is an imagination, you feel it. The same thing happens with a dream. Very, very, very horrifying dream. Immediately you get up with a heartbeat, more heartbeat and perspiration. So the brain cannot make the difference between what is real and what is imagined very clearly. Imagination is always in the form of picture. The imagination in the form of picture is called visualization. Many people come confused between imagination and visualization. No, imagination is the cause, visualization is the effect. So, unfortunately, as I said, that very, very less percentage of people utilize this power. So today, we are going to spend time together and see that how we can harness this power for the common good of all. This is the introduction part. So far, so good? Okay. Now we'll go to some definitions. Imagination is the ability to see with your mind what you cannot see with your physical eye. What you cannot see with your physical eye is not a physical reality, but you can imagine with your mind. Is it not a beauty? So you are going beyond all conditionings and limitations. That's why children are very happy. They live in the imaginary world, and for them nothing is impossible. And all creativity and the inventions happen because of imagination. And the imaginary people, if they use creativity and knowledge, these are all a 3-course meal, which I'll discuss later. It will take you to places, for sure. I assure you. I give my word today. If you are serious, okay, do it for the next 48 days. and you will come back to me and saying that, wow, I wish I had attended this session earlier. Okay. So imagination is the process or power of forming a mental image of something that is not real. If it is real, then it becomes your knowledge. So you are creating a mental image of something which is not real. Okay. Now, at this moment of time, many people confuse imagination with vision, which I have said that imagination is the cause and vision is the effect. The picture created out of imagination is called vision, visualization, we can say that. Imagination is basically the ability of the human being to explore ideas and concepts that are not present in their life. So you can toy with various ideas and concepts that are not present in your life today. I'll tell you the methodology how we can do it. It's see, Napoleon Hill defines imagination as the most marvelous, miraculous, inconceivably powerful force that the world has ever known. Napoleon Hill. Marvelous, miraculous, inconceivably powerful force in the world. So what a gift we have got. And it is so unfortunate that we have not utilized it to our advantage and the advantage of many people. I am sure you will really get excited and start practicing this if you have not already done so, and take advantage of this and spread this knowledge for the common good of everybody. Now we have covered so far the introduction and the definition of imagination. Now we will go into the methodology. Okay. So imagination, creativity and knowledge, they are a 3-course meal. Imagination, creativity and knowledge, they are always together. They are creating a virtuous cycle. Anything can start and it is followed by the other two. And it keeps on gaining power more and more. More and more you imagine, more and more you become creative, and more knowledge you acquire, and you create your purpose of life. What a beauty. Purpose gives meaning for your life. When you have a purpose, you will lead a meaningful, fulfilled life. Is it not we are all looking for? How imagination is useful for that? Is it not a beauty? Is it not a beautiful Diwali gift we are all getting now? So, imagination, creativity and knowledge is a 3-course meal. Imagination is the appetizer. Okay? It's the appetizer. The first course. It gets us to think. The imagination gets us to think of things that we want that are not present as of now. Imagination makes us to think of what we want which is not present with us today. Then second one is creativity. Creativity means to do something meaningful to convert the imagination into reality. It's a work in progress. Then knowledge. Knowledge is the dessert. So the appetizer is imagination. The main course is creativity, and the dessert is knowledge. So knowledge, sorry today I have some slight cold. The dessert not only enable us to build a set of transferable skills, it leads us to find the purpose. Knowledge, you create some skills which can be transferred because of knowledge, and also it helps us to find our purpose. Purpose gives us a long-term compass. Okay? If you want to go a long destination in a plane, there is a compass. When you set, it will navigate you through, right? That helps you, that keeps you on track. When you have a purpose, your life is meaningful and fulfilled. So purpose is actually, it is a meeting area of your passion, what you love doing, your dreams, what you want, your ability, your talent, that is your innate ability, and your skills and knowledge. Even these three, the meeting area of all the three is the purpose, which once you identify the purpose with the help of imagination, and it will help you going forward, okay? It will keep you on track in your life journey. Is it not beautiful? Now, how can we use our imagination to construct or transmute our ideas into reality? Let us take a creative leap, okay? First step, relax your mind and body. Before doing, now we are getting into the methodology. Now that part of it, right? The methodology part is very important. How to do that? Relax. In my Yoga Nidra session, please see the Yoga Nidra session video in Ram Ignite's channel. I have very detailedly explained how to relax your body and mind. Do Yoga Nidra before doing this imagination. Relax your body and mind. When you are bogged down by real-time issues, when you have problems, you are bogged down by real-time issues, before doing this imagination, you have to relax your body and mind. So when you are bogged down with the real-time issues, you will not be able to do a constructive imagination. So relaxation is the first step. The methodology, step one is relax your body and mind. Just lie down and relax. If you want, you can close your eyes. If you want to sit down, you can. That's absolutely fine. Then step two is imagine what you want to achieve, whatever you want to achieve, as frequently as possible. Because more and more you imagine what you want to achieve, the picture becomes clearer. And then the whole universe is ready to help you out to achieve that, makes it as a reality for you. The physical reality for you. Okay? Then step three, your truth in your faith is, third is the faith is very important. If you have faith, then for sure you will achieve what you imagine. So faith in your imagination will help you to surmount all the challenges. Think of what you want. How you are going to achieve, don't bother. There are so many ways. Don't restrict a particular way to get that what you want. Leave that to the providence, to your subconscious mind, to the whole universe. Only think what you want and trust the process. Everybody, Newton, okay, Einstein, anybody I have given the name, all have done this. It's not something we knew we are going to start it. Feel it through all your five senses. You have to see as though it is the reality now. You smell it. You hear the sound of it. You taste it. If it is touch, just lick it and taste it. You touch and feel it. Create a physical reality. Imagine as though it's a physically real and using all your five senses. See it as though it has already happened. And when you are talking about if you want to give words or affirmation, use the present tense affirmation. I have that. Day by day, in every way, my wealth is improving better and better. My business profits are growing day by day in every way. You have to make it as a present continuous thing or a present tense. Okay? These are the three steps of methodology, which is very, very important. Now, I wanted to give you one more thing, because 20 minutes is going to, now it is 18 minutes now. I don't want my video to be more than 20 minutes. But what I'll do is, I think I will cover the next session, the methodology, the remaining part, I cover it in the next session. Thank you very much. Thanks for this opportunity. I am for sure this Diwali is going to be a great Diwali for all of us. We are going to achieve what we want with the power of our imagination, which God has given to us. Thank you very much.